flux turning into dread front bend. I've been carving through storms where the dark lines blend. If a king wanna roar in a weak man's end, I'll fold his pride in a torque island. Dominion pulse rising in a stillborn climb. I've been bending every fate in a breakneck rhyme. If forever wanna chase in a novice time, I'll crush his truth in a shadow prime. Torque line spinning in a cold front turn. I've been shaping whole mist where the deep was burned. If they follow my path in a step unlearned, I'll grind their name in a dreadborn churn. Tear it all around camp, let in voice stand clear. If you cross my wave, you can strip right here. I don't spare weak wills, I don't crown no peer. One twist from me and your fate turns gear. Slug dominion and feel my sway. I can break your truth in a stillborn way. If you challenge my reign in a dark array, I crush whole kings in a talk array. I slug dominion and feel my sway. I can break your truth in a stillborn way. If you challenge my reign in a dark array, I crush whole kings in a talk obey. Flux core cracking in a deep cut spin. I've been slicing down lies with a gear-born grin. If a couple wanna talk in a trembling skin, I'll mute his breath in a torque-fed din. Thinking your fed twin in a war-sick glow. I've been tearing through fate in a shadow flow. With they pray for a break when the gears unload, I'll drown their hope in a dread talk blow. Shed eruption in a fault line turned. I've been forging whole rules with the dim lights burn. If they mimic my step in a novice churn, I'll fold their myth in a steel return. Shadow flux torque dominion, voice stand clear. If you cross my way to the strip right here, I don't spare weak wills, I don't crown no peer. One twist from me and your fate turns gear. Flux torque dominion, feel my sway. I can break your truth in a stillborn way. If you challenge my reign in a dark array, I'll crush whole kings in a talk away. Flux torque dominion, feel my sway. I can break your truth in a stillborn way. If you challenge my reign in a dark array, I'll crush whole kings in a torque obey.
Yeah. Set of core rising in a halo-born spin. I've been carving through storms with a godlike grin. If a king wanna roar in a mortal skin, I'll split his crown in a static sin. Ram wave humming in a dread front climb. I've been bending every myth in a breakneck rhyme. If a rival wanna chase in a novice time, I'll fold his reign in a seraph prime. Static flare breaking in a heavy cut turn. I've been shaping whole fates with a bright flame burn. If they follow my trace in a path unlearned, I'll crack their truth in a volt line churn.
Seraph core static grin, boy, don't rise. If you touch my light, you'll forget your ties. I don't spare weak hearts, I don't pardon cries. One glare from me and your hope just dies. Seraph core static grin, feel my break. I can tear your truth in a holy quake. If you challenge my reign in the path I make, I shatter whole kings in a light storm wake.
Static coil bending in a voltage phase. I've been slicing down lies in a halo haze. If a cowboy wanna speak in a trembling days, I'll mute his breath in a seraph blaze. Ren front rising in a flare cup wheel. I've been twisting whole storms in a dreadborn steel. If they pray for a break when the lights reveal, I'll drown their faith in a volt line seal. Seraph echo tearing in a godfire spin. I've been forging new laws with a warlord grin. If they mimic my step in a novice sin, I'll fold their myth in a heaven den.
Seraph core static grin, boy, don't rise. If you touch my light, you'll forget your ties. I don't spare weak hearts, I don't pardon cries. One glare from me and your hope just dies. Seraph core static grin, feel my break. I can tear your truth in a holy quake. If you challenge my reign in the path I make, I shatter whole kings in a light storm wake.
Hey, pay. Woo. Yeah. Hey, pay. Hey, pay, hey, pay, hey, pay. Woo. Circuit my spinning in a fault line rail. I've been carving through cold with a predator steel. If a king wanna roar with a crown unreal, I'll fold his pride in a phantom peel. Divide front humming in a dead zone climb. I've been bending every myth in a breakneck rhyme. If a rival wanna chase in a novice time, I'll shred his reign in a circuit prime. Phantom coil twisting in a glare front turn. I've been shaping whole fates with a deep balls burn. If they follow my pace in a path unlearned, I'll crack their truth in a vibe return.
Circuit off into the vibe, boy, don't run. If you cross my grid, you'll be overdone. I don't spare weak cause I don't got no one. One glitch from me and your fate's undone. Circuit off into the vibe, feel my split. I can carve your truth where the ghost born bed. If you challenge my reign in a dreadlit pit, I break cold kings in the voltage fit.
Mauling, cracking in a cold front sway. I've been slicing down lies in a 0 day. If a cowboy wanna talk in a trembling way, I'll mute his breath in a phantom gray. Circuit flare bending in a dread path spin. I've been twisting every fate with a wide-bone grin. If they pray for a break when the rains begin, I'll drown their hope in a split-line din. Divide eruption in a voltage turn. I've been forging new laws with a deep coals burn. If they mimic my step in a novice turn, I'll fold their crown in a phantom churn.
Circuit off into the vibe, boy, don't run. If you cross my grid, you'll be overdone. I don't spare weak hearts, I don't got no one. One glitch from me and your fate's undone.
in the